Let's talk about living in Overbrook Historic District. Its historic flair and long-standing name in the community is a big draw for incoming residents to Greenville. Close to downtown, near 385, and an established neighborhood offering a variety of home and lot sizes, Overbrook has a lot of appeal. Overbrook's a good-sized neighborhood for Greenville with more than 500 homes. Many are historic homes built from the 1800s to the 1950s. And Overbrook was one of the first suburbs of Greenville and began to expand around a trolley line built in 1910. In 1913, the land was purchased by developers for a whopping $7,000 and subdivided into lots. R.J. Rowley purchased a portion of the land and was the first developer of the neighborhood. Rowley sold land to Workman and Lee real estate firm, which then sold to individual purchasers. Original homeowners were predominantly white-collar working professionals coming out of downtown Greenville. Another portion of Overbrook was surveyed by R.E. Dalton in 1917, and by 1924, the Overbrook Circle area was fully developed by Franklin Smith and sold to well-off professionals and had larger homes and lots than the prior section. These choices helped Overbrook to continue to be a popular site for many people working downtown, in the surrounding areas, or even remotely. The area has begun to attract more local business lately. Fork and Plow, a family-friendly farm-to-table restaurant, came to East North Street several years ago. Now, Mr. Crisp Seafood, Pizza Purist, and Claire's Creamery are all within walking distance for residents of Overbrook. All of these are great, and I heartily recommend Claire's. My children love to walk there for ice cream treats pretty much as often as we'll let them go. A real anchor for Overbrook has been Shaw's Pharmacy on East North Street. Shaw's started in 1952 and is a local independent pharmacy. They provide prescription compounding as well. You'll always find a smiling face there, knowledgeable help when you visit the pharmacy there. They even have a drive-thru on the side of the building. The closest grocery store is a new Harris Teeter at the corner of Wade Hampton and Church Street. You can reach this just by going down East North Street to Stone. It's just a couple minutes away. You'll find that some shopping, such as big box home improvement stores or the mall, will take some travel, maybe 15 to 20 minutes away from Overbrook. Historic Overbrook has Hesse T. Mora Park right in the middle of it, and while this park doesn't offer a lot of activities, it has a lovely green space for native flora and fauna. You can throw a frisbee, talk to friends, take a walk with your pets. Close by is Timmons Park, which does offer a lot for a small neighborhood park. While technically in the Issaquena Park neighborhood, it's easily within walking distance or biking distance of Overbrook. The park's 26 acres and offers a lot of amenities. There are lighted baseball and pickleball courts. You can reserve picnic shelters there. There are public restrooms, which were newly renovated in the last year or so. The new facilities, along with a recent replacement of the swings and the playground, and resurfacing of the pickleball courts when they were swapped out from the tennis courts, has the park very vibrant and clean. Timmons also has 18 holes of disc golf, playground swings. The paths there are used by mountain bikers and hikers. The park is tucked inside of the Issaquena Park neighborhood, so it does not have access via Wade Hampton or East North Street, despite being between these two major roads. I feel like this somewhat limits the traffic to the park, making it more likely that you'll find open space available for you at Timmons Park other than some Greenville area parks. Overall, I think Timmons Park has a lot to offer and is a great neighborhood park. We live right beside it, and I love being able to open up the back gate and just let the kids go into the park. You know, we can see them from our backyard. We can often hear the baseball games. We hear the of pickleball all the time. I really enjoy it. It's a great park. One thing to be careful about when moving to Overbrook is the historic designation. Changes to homes and lots in the historic Overbrook will need to be approved through the regulating body. You can find more information about this process and what is regulated in the link in the description below. Overbrook is very protective of its neighborhood feel and aesthetic. I can't imagine you'll find any Spanish tile homes with desert landscapes coming to Overbrook. If you drive through and like the charm and feel of the area, expect this to continue. While this can cause some issues with home and landscaping updates, there is no HOA or HOA dues for the neighborhood. While I don't live in Overbrook proper, I feel like I'm close enough to say that it's a friendly, inviting Greenville neighborhood with a small feel and a great proximity to most things. The drive downtown is almost nothing. You're just crossing into downtown as soon as you leave Overbrook. This gives you access to everything that Greenville has to offer along Main Street, such as Falls Park, restaurants, shopping, Mass General Store, street festivals when they block off, one part of Main Street, And all this is available, while living outside of the downtown noise. Overbrook is a very green part of Greenville, and I expect it to stay that way. It makes it very popular with mature trees in the neighborhood and shade-lined streets. If anything, Overbrook has grown in popularity over the years, with 30 homes sold last year in the Overbrook area, with the most affordable coming in at $250,000 and ranging up to $675,000. This range represents the variety available from smaller bungalow homes with smaller lots to larger traditional or colonial style two-story homes with bigger lots. Historic Overbrook has a lot to offer. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe for more like it on Greenville area neighborhoods.